There is a ghost at the Alamo who does not belong there, and he's famous.
And there weren't any Jewish cowboys.
The Alamo is one of the most haunted buildings in Texas. There's over 1,000 graves there because for 100 years before the battle even happened, it was a church and a bunch of other things, and that's where San Antonio buried their bodies. So the Alamo was already haunted, and then the battle happened. After the battle, ghost sightings and other supernatural reports happened almost instantly.
The Alamo's not the only thing I'm gonna remember.
In the late 1800s, the Alamo became a police station and a jail for San Antonio. The hauntings were so bad that San Antonio cops literally refused to work there at night. No one would take the night shift. They were like, look, I have no problem executing a guy for stealing a horse, but this is a lot. This is freaking me out. The ghosts people have seen at the Alamo include Davy Crockett, who is true to form, wearing his coonskin cap and walking around with his flintlock rifle. Also haunting the Alamo is the Mexican general who tried to get Santa Anna to call off the assault because he thought it would be a bloodbath, and then also after the battle tried to get Santa Anna to not execute the 6 prisoners who were captured, including possibly Davy Crockett. But Santa Anna didn't listen either time, so now the ghost of the general just walks around the Alamo shaking his head and looking sad. There are, unfortunately, some child ghosts at the Alamo as well. 2 of the ghosts are boys aged 9 and 12. They were the sons of an artilleryman named Anthony Wolfe, who inexplicably brought them to the battle. They were unfortunately mistaken for Texan soldiers and killed in the nighttime assault. Probably should have sprung for the babysitter. Nowadays, those boys run around the Alamo and apparently randomly join tour groups and mess around, and no one says anything because they're not their kids and they don't want to get in an awkward situation. And there are a lot of other ghosts. These are not the only ghosts. However, there is one who does not belong. The ghost of John Wayne. John Wayne, of course, directed and starred as Davy Crockett in the 1960 film, The Alamo. By all accounts, Wayne became obsessed with the Alamo, and after he died, I guess he was so obsessed that he wanted to haunt it. In fact, right after his death, people started reporting sightings of John Wayne's ghost talking to other ghosts at the Alamo, maybe even Davy Crockett himself. As far as I'm concerned, this is stolen valor, and we must exorcise John Wayne's ghost from the Alamo immediately.